Hi guys, welcome back to Grace Gaddy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through an intermediate to advanced reformer class. You're going to need a chi ball, some hand weights and a box. So we're going to start with 2 red springs and 1 blue. Place the hand weights on either side of your body and place the chi ball in between your knees. Your heels are going to come onto the foot bar hip width apart. Arms are by your side, tailbone's nice and heavy. We're going to start with a few pelvic tilts. So inhale, take a deep belly breath. And as you exhale, start to imprint the small of your back into the carriage. And then inhale to release. Exhale, start to imprint the small of your back into the carriage. It's a really little movement, waking up through the lower abdominals and the lower back. And then inhaling to release. Exhale, drawing down, belly buttons drawing to your spine, starting to tilt the pelvis. This time we're going to add in a bridge. So start to peel your tailbone off, lift the hips up to the ceiling. And then draw your belly button to your spine, roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. And let's repeat that. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. Exhale, imprinting, lifting the hips up to the ceiling, slight squeeze through your glutes as you lift. And then lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone at the end. On this next one, I want you to keep your hips up nice and high. We're now going to squeeze and release the chi ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's repeat that. Exhale, lift the hips up. Come into your high bridge. And now let's start to squeeze a chi ball. You've got 8 for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. We've got 1 more here. Inhale, taking that deep belly breath. Exhaling, start to peel the tailbone off, lifting up. Press evenly through both heels. We've got 10 squeezes here for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself all the way down. Once your tailbone anchors, I want you to grab hold of those weights that are beside you. Elbows are coming in close by your waist. You're going to lift your hips up to the ceiling. As you lift the hips, reach the knuckles up to the ceiling as well. Lower the hips down, bend the elbows in close by your waist, and let's repeat that. Exhaling, lifting up, driving the arms up to the ceiling, nice and strong through the arms, and then lowering yourself down. You've got your last one here. Exhaling, lifting up. You're going to keep your hips up nice and high. This time, you're going to open your right arm out to the side, and then exhale, come back through center. So you want to stabilize through the torso here. We're alternating each arm, but we want to keep the torso nice and still while we're opening the arms out. We've got 1 more either side. The left arm comes out, comes back through center. Now we've got both arms, so opening both arms out to the side, exhale, coming back through center. You've got 2 to go. Belly buttons drawing to your spine. Last one here. Roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone, elbows coming close by your waist. Grab hold of your chi ball. You're going to place it off to one side. And now we're going to float our right leg into tabletop, elbows in close by the waist. We're coming into some single leg footwork here. So you're going to exhale, press away from the foot bar, lengthen your left leg all the way, and then inhale to bend. So nice and soft through the left knee as you extend, and nice and controlled as you bend the left knee. Keep reaching your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Your right leg still into tabletop. You're maintaining neutral spine, so you've got a little blueberry-sized gap between the small of your back and the carriage. And make sure that your right knee is at a right angle position, so your shins parallel to the ceiling. Just a few more like this before we add in the leg extension on the right leg. So the next time that you bend your left knee, you're going to reach your right leg over the foot bar and then exhale, drop back into tabletop. We're still continuing with the same arm movements. We're just adding in that right leg extension here. 5 to go. Inhaling, exhaling. You've got your last 4. Drive out through the left heel. Make sure your left knee's in line with your left second toe. For 3. 2 to go. And your last one here. You're going to come down halfway with the left leg. You've got little tiny pulses up and down. So 2 inches up, 2 inches down. We've got 10 for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out all the way. Nice Nicely done. Let's place the right heel onto the foot bar, float the left leg into tabletop. We're going to repeat it on the right leg. So making sure your right knee is in line with your right second toe. Keep pressing evenly through the right heel. You've still got neutral spine, nice and soft through the right leg as you extend. Reaching the knuckles up to the ceiling as you extend through the arms as well. In a moment, we're going to start to add in that left leg extension over the foot bar. So when you bend your right knee, you're going to start to extend the left leg over the foot bar and then draw the left leg back into tabletop. Inhaling and then exhaling, pressing away. Backs of the ribs are engaged on the carriage, tailbone's nice and heavy, nice and strong through the right leg. You've got a few more here before we're coming into pulses. Inhaling, exhaling. On the next one, you're going to come down halfway. You've got little tiny pulses up and down through the right leg. You've got 7 for 6 and 5 for 4, 3, 2, last one, pressing out all the way through the right leg. Well done. Place the left toes onto the foot bar and float the right leg into tabletop. This time, you're going to bend your left knee. As you do that, the arms are opening out wide to the side. And as you exhale to extend the left leg, your arms are coming back up to the ceiling. So we're inhaling, bending, opening out with the arms. Exhale to extend, draw the arms back together. Working through your flies here. And pressing through all 5 toes on the left foot. Exhaling and then inhaling. Using your breath. The next time that you bend your left knee, we're going to start to extend your right leg out over the foot bar and exhale, draw up towards the ceiling, keeping a straight leg. We're changing the movement now. We're keeping the same arms as before. We've got 7 to go. Keep the left heel lifted. Exhale, pressing away. We've got 6 more here. Right leg nice and straight. For 5, exhale. Last 4, using your breath. Final 3 here. For 2. Last one here. Exhale, reaching up. Bend your right knee, come down halfway with the left leg. You're going to pulse up and down through the left leg as you circle the arms in one direction. You've got 5 to go. For 4 in this direction. For 3, 2, 1. Keep pulsing the left leg. Reverse the circles through the arms. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing out all the way. Nice. Keeping the left heel lifted, arms are reaching up towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, lower the heel underneath the foot bar. As we do that, we're going to bend the elbows back. And then exhale, extend the arms, lift the heel back up. So we're working into a single leg calf raise, as well as working the triceps through the arms. Keeping the right leg parallel to the ceiling, the right shin parallel to the ceiling. We're going to inhale, lower the heel underneath, nice and controlled. And exhale, lifting it back up. You've got 4 more here. Using your breath for 3, exhale, lifting up. 2 more here. And the last one, keep the heel lifted. We're going to place the right toes onto the foot bar, float the left leg into tabletop. As you bend your right knee, open your arms out wide. Exhale, press out through the right ball of the foot. Draw the hands back up to the ceiling. Inhaling and then exhaling, pressing away, making sure that the heel is still lifted on the right leg. That way you work into your calf a little bit more and also your quad. Challenges your ankle stability as well. Using your breath. Nice and controlled extension as you extend, nice and controlled as you bend. Just a few more here before we add in the single leg extension through the left leg. When you're ready, you're going to extend the left leg over the foot bar, exhale, floating it up towards the ceiling with the straight leg. Inhaling to bend through the right knee, exhaling, floating the left leg up, drawing the hands back together. We've got 7 to go. Inhaling, exhale to extend. Our last 6, using your breath. For 5, keep the left leg nice and straight. Last 4, press evenly through the ball of the right foot. For 3, inhaling to bend, exhale, pressing out for 2. Last one here. You're going to come down halfway, little pulses through the right leg. As you pulse through the right leg, circle the arms in one direction. You've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue pulsing through the right leg, just reverse the circles through the arms. We've got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing out all the way. We're coming into our single leg calf raises. So inhaling, lowering the right heel underneath. Exhale, pressing up through the ball of the foot, extending the arms up towards the ceiling. Work through your tricep press as well as the right ankle. We've got 6 to go. And for 5. Last 4 here. And for 3. For 2. And your last one here. You're going to place the left toes onto the foot bar. We're going to come into some prances here. So bend your right knee, send the left heel underneath the foot bar. Come up through demi-point, swapping over to the other side. Just getting that nice stretch and release through the back of the legs. We've got 4 to go. And for 3. 2 more here. And your last one. Coming up through demi-point, bend both knees, draw the carriage all the way in. We're going to come out from there and we're going to change over just to one blue spring and then grab hold of your chi ball again. We're going to lie down onto our back and place the chi ball in between our shoulder blades. Just make sure that you're away from your shoulder rest so you can comfortably lie down and they're not in your road. To readjust here. So lying all the way down, make sure that you feel nice and supported. Toes are coming on into a Pilates V position, so toes are on heels together. Wrap your hands around the carriage and you're going to extend the legs out nice and long. And you want a nice C curve through the belly. So drawing your belly button to your spine, C curve through the spine, lengthen through the legs, squeezing your inner thighs as you extend. Inhaling and then exhaling. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, if it pulls onto your neck, you can always interlace your fingertips together and place the hand behind the head, just to help us to support the neck a little bit more. The next time that you lengthen your legs, to make it a little more challenging, you can reach your arms out and have them on the outside of your thighs. Exhaling, pressing through the balls of the feet, lengthen, squeeze, inhaling to bend. Continuing to deepen through that C curve. Gazes forward. Nice work. Just a couple more here before we advance it again. Exhaling, squeezing. Nice. From here, you're going to interlace your fingertips, place the hands behind the head, continue with the movement. So we're bending our knees and then exhaling, pressing away, squeeze the inner thighs. Gaze is still forward. Make sure that the head's heavy in the hands. Heels are still lifted. Exhaling, you should be feeling your abdominals working here to keep you lifted and also your lower abdominals as you extend through the legs. Now you can always hold this position if that feels comfortable, or to make it more challenging, you can add in a little jump away from the foot bar. So on this next one, you're going to bend through both knees and then exhale, press away, lose contact with the foot bar. It's almost like you're hanging 10 out there. It just puts some more pressure into the abdominals, makes you work a little bit more. Inhaling to bend, exhaling, pressing away. Good, using your breath, heels are squeezed together, legs are lengthening towards the foot bar. If you'd like to make it even more challenging, add in a few beats of the legs. So cross one leg over the other, try and change in mid-air. You want to keep your torso nice and still, so it shouldn't be rocking from side to side. If it is, just go back to the original jumps or just go down to 1 or 2 beats. Just a few more like this before we're going to change into our scissors. You should be really feeling the lower abs here, belly buttons drawing to your spine, lifting up a little bit higher. Now into our scissors, extend our right leg long, and then in mid-air you're going to swap. So we're changing and changing. We've got 6 to go. And for 5, try and find as much air as you can. For 4, you've got it, lifting up a little higher. For 3, exhale, pressing away. You've got 2. Well done. Last one here. Good. Find the foot bar. You're going to come into your obliques here. So right leg comes into tabletop. You're going to exhale, press out through the left leg. And as you do that, you're going to add in a rotation to your right knee. So you want to draw your left armpit over to your right knee. As you bend the left knee, you're going to extend the right leg over the foot bar. And then exhaling, rotating. We've got 4 to go. So this is a nice little quick ab series. We've got our final 3 here. Exhale, pressing away, rotating, inhaling to bend for 2. And our last one here, you're going to keep that rotation towards the right knee. You've got little pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Extend the right leg long. Inhaling and then exhaling here. We've got 6 to go. Belly button's drawing to your spine. Lift up a little higher for 5. Last 4. Keep the left leg straight. 3 to go. Exhale. 2 more here. Last 1. Draw the right leg into tabletop. Come back through center. Then bend your left knee. Float the left leg into tabletop. We're going to change over straight away. So we're keeping those abs really warm. Exhaling. Pressing away through the right leg. Rotate to the left knee. Inhale. Exhaling. Using your breath. Nice work. We've got 5 to go. Really feeling those obliques working. Keep the head heavy in the hands. For 4. We've got it. Last 3 here. Exhaling, rotating. 2 more. Last 1 here. Hold that rotation to the left leg. We've got tiny little pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's extend the left leg long. Exhaling, drawing it back into tabletop. We've got 7 to go. And for 6. For 5. Inhale, exhaling. Last 4. 3 more. 2. Last 1 here. Well done. Draw your leg back through tabletop. Come back through center. Open yourself over the chi ball. Get a really nice stretch through the abdominals. Well done. When you're ready, you're going to curl up from there. And we're keeping the blue spring. We're going to get rid of the chi ball and we're going to grab our box now. So we're placing it as a long box on the left side of your reformer if you're facing away from the footbar. And then I want you to grab hold of your hand weight. With the left foot, step into the center of the box and then place your right foot onto your platform. Then you're going to grab hold of your right short loop with your right hand. So the short loop in your right hand. Hips are nice and square. Left hand's by your side. You're going to bend your knees and then exhaling to extend. We're working into our glute here. So we're bending through both knees and then exhaling to extend. Your right foot's on the platform, the left foot's in the center of the box. Inhaling and then exhaling, drawing up. You've got 4 to go. And for 3. 2 more here. Last 1 here. This time we're going to add in the running arms. So as you bend your right or both knees, you're going to bend your right elbow, extend your left arm nice and long. Exhaling and then inhaling to draw back up. Start to feel the left glute switching on. We've got 6 more running arms. For 5. Last 4 here. Shoulders are squared. Torso's nice and still for 3. 2 more. On this next one, hold it here. You're going to hold yourself down. You're just going to continue running the arms for 9. 8, 7, sink a little lower if you can for 6, exhaling, pulling, 5 to go before we're going to finish with some pulses through the legs for 4, last 3, you've got it, 2 more here. On your next one, keep the right elbow in close by your waist, left arm's extended long, little pulses through the legs, you've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up nice and tall. Slowly release the strap. Place it onto the shoulder pin. You're going to step down carefully, grab hold of your box. We're going to change over to the other side straight away. Just make sure that the box is nice and secure on the floor so it's not going to tilt. And you're going to step onto the box. Have your right foot in the center of the box. Grab hold of the short loop with your left hand. Place the left foot onto the platform. We're going to start with the bends through our knees. So we're inhaling to bend and then exhaling to extend. Nice. 8 to go. Equal pressure through both feet. For 7, make sure that your hips are square. 6 more here. Inhale, exhaling to extend. Last 5. For 4. 3 more. We've got it for 2. Good. Last one here. This next one, as you bend the knees, you're going to start to pull the arm in, extend the other arm long. Exhaling and then inhaling. Nicely done. Shoulders are square. Torso's remaining nice and still. We've got it. Using your breath. 6 to go. Single arm row. For 5, exhaling, inhaling. 4 more. 3 more. You've got it. 2 to go. Last one here. And we're going to continue, focus on running just the arms. So coming down halfway, running the arms for 9, 8. Controlled here for 7, 6. Last 5. Feel everything working to stabilize for 4. You've got 3. 2 more. On this next one, hold it here, little pulses through the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully standing up all the way. Well done. Place a long loop onto the shoulder pin. You should be feeling the glutes working. Grab hold of that box. We're going to come into a bit of a pigeon stretch just to stretch out what we've worked. So it's really good to elongate the muscles. So you can place the outside of your right shin or right calf onto the box and lean into that stretch. You feel a deep glute stretch here. Using your breath. And then let's swapping over to the other side when you're ready. Getting that release through the hip and the glute. Lengthening out those muscles. Just a few more seconds here. And when you're ready, you're going to come out of there. We're keeping that blue spring. And we're going to work into our abs again. So I want you to reach down, grab hold of the long loops. You're going to thread your feet through them and place them, the fluffies, above your knees. Make sure that they're even. Scoot your bottom towards the edge of the box. Reach your arms out long. Exhaling, start to roll off your sit bones. You're going to interlace both fingertips together. And then one by one, you're going to float your legs into tabletop. Beautiful. Starting with a neutral spine, we're going to work into our chest lifts here. Exhale, scooping up through the head, neck, and shoulders. Draw your gaze in between your knees. And then inhale to lower yourselves down. Let's warm up through the upper abdominals. Inhaling and then exhaling, lifting up. Nice. You've got 4 more. The legs are staying nice and still for 3, so that means the carriage is still. 2 more. And on this next one, I want you to keep yourself lifted. Keeping the carriage still, you're inhaling, toe tapping down the right leg towards the headrest, and then exhaling, drawing back through center. You want to keep the carriage as still as possible. We're alternating legs here. Belly buttons drawing to your spine. You should start to feel your lower abdominal switching on. If this is too easy, you can change it to a double leg toe taps. And if you are doing double leg, that means the carriage is going to move. Inhaling and then exhaling. So the challenging part here is both legs tapping down, exhaling, coming back through center. So you can always make the movement smaller if that feels better for you. You should really be feeling your lower abdominals here. Just a few more before we come into our crisscrosses. Exhaling as you draw the legs back in. So keep the legs up on this next one. Extend your right leg, draw the right elbow over to the left knee. So it's coming into a bit of a crisscross. Try and keep that carriage as still as possible. This is a really quick ab set, so your abs should be absolutely on fire. You've only got a few more here before we make the movement even more challenging. You're going to keep both legs straight this time, then bend your left knee, draw your right pit over to the left knee. So the legs are straight, you're just drawing one leg in. As you do that, you're rotating to that opposite knee. We've got 3 to go, and for 2. Almost there, last one here. Draw the leg in, hug your knees into your chest. Woof, we made it. That's really intense, that ab set. Let's come up and out of there. Unthread your knees from those loops.
Place the long loops onto your shoulder pins. And then we're going to quickly turn around and lie onto our belly facing towards the foot bar. Going to work into our arms here. So legs are reaching out long behind you. You're going to place your right heel of the hand onto the foot bar, left hand behind the back. Have your fingertips facing towards your nose. So you're going to exhale, press out through the heel of the right hand, extend the arm long, and then inhale to bend. Gaze is down towards the floor. We're exhaling, pressing out, inhaling to bend. You guys have got it. Working through the arm here. Feel the shoulder blades drawing up and down the back as you extend the arm and as you bend. A few more like this before we work into our tricep variation. When you're ready, you're going to draw the elbow in close by the waist and then extend the arms in this direction. So we're going to work through the triceps. You've got 6 to go, pressing out through the right heel of the hand. Fingertips are pointing forwards. 4 more here. And for 3. 2 more, nice and controlled. Last one here. We're just going to come down halfway and then exhale to extend. Take a little tricep pulse. We've got it. 6 to go. Exhaling. Inhaling for 5. Last 4. 3 more here. Working those arms for 2. Exhale, pressing up. Last one here. Now let's place the left hand onto the foot bar, right hand behind the back. Have the fingers facing towards your nose and then extend the left arm nice and long. Gaze is still down towards the springs. 6 more. Keep reaching those legs out long behind you. Squeeze those inner thighs. We've got it. 4, 3. Exhale, pressing away. 2 more. Last one here. Now you're going to face the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Press out through the heel of the left hand. Make sure the elbow is coming in nice and close to the box so you're really working your tricep. Last 6. And for 5. 4 to go. 3. 2. Last one here. You're going to come down halfway, so bend the elbow, exhale to extend. We've got 8 little tricep pulses for 7. For 6, gaze is still down towards the floor. For 5, inhaling, exhaling, you're almost there. Last 4 here. 3. For 2. Last 1, pressing out all the way. And draw the carriage all the way in. We're going to change springs, so changing to 1 red spring, take off the blue spring and wrap your right hand around the foot bar. We're going to press out all the way and come up into a bit of extension. So inhale, start to lift the gaze. Draw the carriage all the way in without bending the elbows or letting the shoulders creep up, and then exhaling to press away. You get a nice big stretch through the spine, legs still reaching out long behind you. Lifting up through the crown of the head and then lowering down. We've got 3 more here. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. 2 more. And 1 more stretch here. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower all the way down. You're going to bend the elbows, draw the carriage in. And we're going to find a 4-point kneeling position on top of the box. So you want your shoulders over your wrists, knees in line with your hips. We're going to come into a few cat-cows. Exhale, press away, draw your gaze towards your belly. Inhale, let the belly hang, draw the gaze forward. And your final 2 here. Exhale, pressing away, gaze is drawing towards your belly button. Inhale, let your belly hang, draw the gaze forward. Last one, really rounding through that back. Inhale to release. Walk the knees forward, come back into a child's pose position. Place your left hand on the left side of the foot bar, right hand comes on top, pull into the right side, feels like a nice deep stretch. And then when you're ready, place the right hand on the right side, left hand comes on top, pull into the left side, get that really nice deep stretch through the left side of the body. And then you're going to slowly draw yourself up. We're going to come off of the box, take it off as well, and we're keeping the red spring. You're going to step inside of, in between the well, so inside of the reformer, have the headrest up just a notch, and then your left heel's coming in between the headrest and the carriage. We're going to work our hamstrings here. You're going to exhale, drag that carriage all the way in towards your right shin, and then inhale to release. So we're standing up nice and tall. If this is too heavy, walk yourself closer towards the headrest. If you want more resistance, walk yourself further away. Working through the back of the leg here. We've got 3 to go. And for 2, exhale, dragging that carriage up. 1 more here before we come into little pulses. We've got 8 and 7, 6, just coming out halfway with the carriage for 5, 4, work that hamstring for 3, 2, last one here, release the carriage. Carefully place the left foot onto the ground, and now you're going to place your right heel in between the headrest and the carriage. Exhale, drag that carriage up near your left shin. Inhale to release. Hips are tracking forward. We've got 6 to go. And for 5. Final 4 here. Exhale, dragging it up. 3 more, standing nice and tall on that left leg. 2 more, feel the hamstring working. Last one here. We've got 8 little pulses to finish. Exhaling, drawing up. Inhale to release. We've got 6 to go. For 5. Last 4. 3, 2, 1 more here, and then release the carriage all the way. Carefully step out of there. We're going to get a hamstring stretch, so place your left foot up against near the foot bar, right foot's up against the shoulder rest, keeping both legs straight and both hips tracking forward. Just send the carriage away, get that nice deep hamstring stretch through the left leg. And when you're ready, draw the carriage in. Carefully walk around to the other side. We've got the stretch on our right leg now. Both legs are straight. Keep the hips tracking down, pressing away, getting that release through the back of the leg. And drawing the carriage all the way in. You're all finished for today. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.